for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. Count, used to have bubble guts competition, now porn. I'ma cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little pick up. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did you let it go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, that kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Bridgewater and the Detroit Lions versus Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Tackled by Jeff Okudah.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 78 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Cousins pass.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Dalvin Cook.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Harmon on the tackle. It's a gain of 20. First down, Vikings.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up second and...
From the 17, Cousins. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on
So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's polished off by a Viking score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by the former quarterback of the Vikings. Drafted him back in 2014, and now he goes against him. It's Teddy Bridgewater. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
first down. Here's the run with Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw is Cousins. This is caught. Gronkowski.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And his kick here is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
McKinley on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Bridgewater. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at their...
Top once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins in the world still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
And I'll bet right now there's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
right? 2 touchdown passes last week. 2 touchdown
passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6.
And they run with Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a quarterback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Jamal Agnew on the return.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Let's get that swagger,
So they hit Payne, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the choke play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Forced out to it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Teddy Bridgewater with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that stuff.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't hungry for. Time to shake things up a little bit to try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, and it's third down.
Hines, incomplete. It's third down.
From the gun, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
On the play. First down, Giants.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And Justin Coleman brings him down.
49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The ball carrier.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it?
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Lions will take over. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
36-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Being chased out left. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Giants, nothing.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jones on first down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
This is Hines. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. To Shepard, complete over the middle.
Jones pass.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
By Trey Flowers. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
from the gun. Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 33 yards that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
So here are the Lions to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. And a look now at Nelson, who remains down. He appears to be shaken up a bit. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Flush to his right. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Throwing, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action. Bridgewater rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw it. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Bridgewater. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jamal Agnew.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. Steps away to, and he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Here's Jones. Off play action. And Ingram holds it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out.
Kick is good. Makes the score Lions 17,
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's our time. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll start with the only 2 teams in the NFL in the Mountain Time Zone. Arizona paying a visit to Denver. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front as that game draws closer to halftime. Kyler Murray, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far as he's thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we're off to check out another game. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan with 3 touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. 27-21, your final. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set to go here, Teddy Bridgewater and company marches back onto the field. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
On second down, Bridgewater again. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Xavier McKinney. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
3rd down.
Bridgewater. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 42. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Going up top from Miller. Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Jones. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Got his man there complete to Gallup.
Jones pass.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. On 1st down, Hines. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
Thrown away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's go! First down, New York.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. On the move to his left. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Play fake, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion.
Fake it from deep in their own territory. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Reeves-Maybin gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Finds his tight end Ingram. Touchdown, Giants.
Jones pass.
Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Jones throwing for it. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
They are not
and
ready
he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math, but don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Bridgewater's pass intercepted by the Giants.
Giants defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Hines. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Hines. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And we pause a moment here because wide receiver Kenny Golladay still down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the gun, Bridgewater. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard.
New York ready to go again offensively. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pickup of
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Jones.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And 7.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down Giants. Jones to Ingram.
Giants.
From the gun, Jones. Incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Jones. He'll check this down to Hines. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Giants.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. On the delay, here's Hines. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
They run again with Hines. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Now Jones operating from the gun toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
35-yard line.
Throwing is Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bridgewater now. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's 2nd.
Water again.
his left. He'll run it, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Number 33.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Forced, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When they moved down from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Open man right side is Ingram. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Jones. Got a man, Slayton. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Darius Slayton. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the 2nd time they've had a failed 2-point conversion. Now they're down 2.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for 2 in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for 2 unless you absolutely have to.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. Steps away to his left.
They'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Lions, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5.